Hey YouTube. Hey, this is ATLAIRF with a deck profile. Today is Thursday. I wanted to put up a deck profile that I been saying I was gonna do for my channel, and just getting in the mood and mode. Going to Ycs Kansas. Yeah, so I just want to put a deck profile up on my channel so everybody can see what I'll be running at Ycs Kansas. Just watching SportsCenter about the Joe Petrino whole scandal and everything. Daily morning stuff for my Candace morning breakfast. But you know, I know it's not good, but whatever. So, alright, this is the I'm gonna be running at Ycs Kansas. It's called Chaos Plants. Chris Bolin played this at Ycs Toronto. And I kind of like it. It gives you so many options, so many plays. So here it goes with the profile. Of course, 3 tour guides. Play 3 of those, obviously. Sangam, Dark Arm Dragon, because you play so many darks and this is always live. 3 Maxis. 3, because so many decks are special summoning, and this card is never dead in your hand, obviously, because it's really good. That's why I jumped up from $35 to $50. 2 Card Troopers, part of the Mill Engine, and it's good just to crash into Thunder King and then draw 1. Everybody know about that. Or just crash into Roach and you still get to draw 1. So it's still good. 1 Debris Dragon. And here's for the Plant Engine, Bonfire, Globe Bulb, Dandelion, Spore, Lightsworn Engine, 2 Raikus and a Lila, 2 Effect Veilers, and then the Chaos part, 2 Chaos Sorcerers and a BLS. And then your defenses: Tragodia, Battle Fader, another Tragodia, and a Gorse. This is your defenses, because sometimes it takes a couple turns for your play to develop, and then you sit so many cards in your hand, so Tragodia can be really beefy, and then Tragodia's effects are ridiculous. The one where you can pitch 1, because you play so many different levels in your deck, you could pitch 1 and take take the control of the same level of the monster on your opponent's side of the field, and then you can always change the level of Tragodia and exceed. Leaves your options in exceeding, which I will go over my extra deck later. Now for the spells. Play 2 Solar Recharges and a Charger Light Brigade. Charger Light Brigade keeps Solar Recharges live if you don't have a Lightsworn in your hand. So I play 2 copies of Solar Recharge and then discarding a Lightsworn and drawing 2 cards and then milling 2 cards is so good in this deck. So I play 2 Solar Recharges and 1 Charger Light Brigade. And then 2 Ghost Sarcophagus. What I most likely use the Ghost Sarcophagus for is for Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, BLS, Monster Reborn. You know, the ace cards in the deck. Monster Reborn, these are just the staples. Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, and I only play 1 MSD. Side 2, which you will see in the side deck a little bit later. Just 1 MSD main is good. I want to keep the deck at a 40 count, and I mean, I really would like to play 2 MSDs, but just playing the extra MSD and going to 41 slows the deck up so much. So I'm just gonna play 1 MSD, and you can always just side in game 2 and 3. 1 for 1. Mind Control, Foolish Burial, and a Pot of Avarice. That's the spells. And in this deck, you play no traps. You play so many defenses, and you got so many beefy cards that you don't need to play traps, which I like. It'll automatically give you advantage game 1 because people will draw into their 2 MSTs or Heavy Storms, and obviously you don't play no back row, so those just sitting in your hand. And if it sits in your hand for a while, you could just read that they got the MST and Heavy Storm, so they got dead cards in their hands. So that's the Chaos Plant main deck that plan on playing on Ycs Kansas. And now for the side deck. Side deck's not complete. I won't probably be done with the side deck until Friday, the day of the YCS. So 2 Thunder Kings, 2 DD Crows, 2 Mystical Space Typhoons, a Closed Forest, 2 Legion Lights. Your worst matchup, because you special summon so much, is Agents and Christia, so you gotta play 2 Legion Lights inside. 2 Bottomless Trap Holes. For I'm really gonna be siding this in against Rescue Rabbit. They could go Rescue Rabbit and then try to get their Saber Swords or whatever regular normals they have, and if you had to say, you could remove both of those normals, and that would just like ruin their day. So that's good. And we also have 2 Road Decrees for the trap heavy decks like TG. Any just basically trap heavy decks that you get annoyed with after a while, like Solemn Judgment, Solemn Warnings, Deep Prisons, Bottom Trap Holes. You want to just side in these and just eliminate those. So Wayne Chain Disappearance for the plant mirror match, or mirror match, and then just the Tengu Synchron version of plants too. So, and last, Malefic Catastrophe. I might take this out. I just put it in there once again for the trap heavy decks. I feel like it's over too much because I already play Royal Decrees and Raikus and MSTs and all kind of other stuff. So I think this might be overkill. So this gonna probably most likely be taken out. And now for the extras, you play 1 Levier, Leviathan, and that's your 3 exceeds until I get a wind up Zen mains. I will throw that in there too. So this is not really complete too. And then you play 1 for Utopia. For the synchros, it's just like plants, Tengu Synchron. You got Formula, Armory Arm, Contaster, TG, Hyper Librarian, Orient Dragon, Bryonic, Arcanite Magician, because you play Chaos Sorcerer and Glow Bulb, so you could go Arcanite Magician. And what I normally do is I go Chaos Sorcerer. I try to keep the Glow Bulb live, but I go Chaos Sorcerer, remove they play effect there, then I go Mythical Glow Up, and then go Arcanite Magician and pop 2 of their cards. So that plays really, really good. Ancient Fairy Dragon for Dark Worlds and Gravekeeper, so good. Black Rose Dragon, Stardust, Scrap Dragon, and Trishula. Yeah, and that's for the synchros. Alright. And like I said, this is Chris Boland's build of Chaos Plants. And I like it. You keep your hand, and you can play conservative and still be aggressive at the same time with the deck, which is really, really important in this format, to keep your hand for that final push after your opponent did his push. Or you don't even have to hold your hand for the final push. You can still push and still be conservative and keep your hand, which I like it. I like in the deck. So I'm gonna play this at Ycs Kansas. I'm gonna do some more playtests on Dueling Network. My Dueling Network name is Austin Zombie 86, and I'm about to get ready to go to some place with Wi-Fi and get on Dueling Network and play for a while for the day, since today is my day off. Yeah, this is my Chaos Plants. Rate, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hope you like, and peace.